I think if you probably witnessed the games, I think you're probably seeing a little bit of fight. As much as we are friends off the pitch, you know, you still want to win the game, and that rivalry will always probably be there. But yeah, I think we'll probably expect the same. You know, I think there's some excellent players on both teams, and we both want to win. So I'm not going to sit here and say there's going to be fireworks, but look, it's going to be a real competitive game, and I think it's a lot different than probably what a lot of supporters are used to in the past, where everything's very, very easy and very simple. But yeah, it's always competitive when we play games against Manchester United, no matter what level.
I'd like to think that in certain ways it might be treated as a decider. I think they'll definitely get a little bit more of an action game, because I think Singapore was quite a soft affair. It got to Bangkok and it got a little bit fiery, feisty, aggressive. But it was all forgotten after. Players all mixed in well, but when you get back on the pitch, I just think that it makes a difference again. I think the people, you know, who saw that, who were in Bangkok, they saw that what a difference a game of football can make to men and their egos. And that's what happened in Bangkok. It was the battle of the egos. When you look at the size of the country, Malaysia, then you look at how many people live around KL, how many people keep telling me every time I go to KL, you know, almost every week I'm up there working, they tell me they're Liverpool or Manchester United fans. I like to think that they'll be there to watch the game in their droves. Hopefully the press are going to work hard to make sure and help that there's a lot of fans there, because that makes a difference. When you get to a certain age in life and you get to a certain point, I think a lot of people behind, it carries you through. It gives you that extra yard, it gives you that extra, those extra maybe litres in your lungs for capacity to breathe, you know, to run further, to maybe overstretch and pull a hamstring at some point. But you want to do it because, again, the ego comes into it. So you want to prove yourself, and the more people there in the stadium will give it the atmosphere that it had in Singapore to get a good game out of it, you know. And so I'm looking forward to Malaysia, because Malaysia keeps telling me it loves its football, it loves Liverpool and Manchester United. So I want to see those people come out and prove it.
Again, I think, look, we've played before Masters football, not particularly like Liverpool against Manchester United. You know, obviously 7-a-side, 6-a-side, and the fans always turn out. I think they always appreciate the good football players, and look, as you said, the Singapore was a phenomenal turnout. I think, and I'm sure like Malaysia will be exactly the same. And when you've got a team like Liverpool and a team like Manchester United, I think people are, you know, more than interested. So yeah, hopefully they'll come out in the numbers and support two good teams. And obviously I'm hoping there's going to be a lot more Liverpool fans.